What are emotional triggers? An emotional trigger is anything, words, actions, situations, or even smells, that causes a strong emotional reaction based on past experiences. Triggers often make people feel overwhelmed, anxious, angry, or sad without always understanding why. They can stem from unresolved trauma or painful memories. For example, if someone was constantly criticized as a child, hearing even mild criticism as an adult might trigger feelings of shame or worthlessness. Triggers are not always logical, but they are real and can deeply affect emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. How triggers are tied to past experiences. Triggers are rooted in past experiences, especially those involving pain, fear, or betrayal. When something reminds the brain of a past traumatic event, it reacts as if the event is happening again. This is because trauma affects how memories are stored, sometimes bypassing logical thinking and going straight to emotional or physical responses. For example, someone who was in a toxic relationship may feel panicked when a new partner raises their voice, even if no real danger is present. Understanding this connection is key to learning how to manage triggers in a healthy way. How to recognize when you're being triggered. Recognizing triggers is the first step to gaining control over them. When triggered, a person may experience intense emotions, physical reactions, like a racing heart or tight chest, or sudden negative thoughts. They might overreact to a small situation, feel defensive, or want to shut down completely. For example, if someone gets irrationally angry or extremely anxious in a conversation, it could be because something was said or done that reminded them of past pain. A good way to recognize a trigger is to pause and reflect. What am I feeling right now? Is this reaction about the present moment, or does it remind me of something from my past? Identifying triggers takes practice, but once you can spot them, you can learn to respond instead of react, giving yourself the power to control your emotions instead of letting them control you.